This is Bob Barr bringing you another edition of Liberty Guard's Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, Law Number 1, the world is full of idiots. Remember, please, to subscribe to our YouTube channel and, of course, to follow Liberty Guard on social media. Our actually this week, Idiots of the Week, come to us from Arizona, and in particular, two cousins, Mr. Luke Akins and Mr. Andy Farrington. Now, Luke Akins and Andy Farrington, in addition to being cousins, are both pilots, private pilots. And what moves them from the category of simply being cousins that are pilots into the category of being cousins who are pilots and are idiots was a stunt that they engaged in recently in the skies over Arizona. And this was an event that was sponsored by Red Bull, the so-called energy drink that apparently is over the years is constantly convincing people to do idiotic things under the guise of pushing Red Bull. Anyway, what these two pilot cousins did in Arizona recently is they decided that they would both be flying a small private aircraft. They would put the airplanes into a steep nosedive, and they would each jump out of the plane. There was nobody else in either plane, just the one cousin in each plane. They're going in a steep nosedive. They jump out with parachutes. So, you got to give them credit for that. They're not so idiotic. They tried to do this without parachutes. So they jump out with parachutes, the type that you can control with the wires, the strings. And the goal was for this stunt for them to swap airplanes in midair before the planes or they crashed into the ground. I don't know who comes up with this stuff, who even thinks this idiotic stuff. Apparently, the folks at the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, that controls our airspace, didn't think it was a great idea and refused to provide a permit for these idiot cousins to do this on behalf of Red Bull. Anyway, they put the planes into a nosedive. They jump out. One pilot, actually, I'm not sure which one, makes it into the other plane and pulls it out of the nosedive. The other pilot didn't. So the plane crashes. The one that he was trying to get into crashes. Now, he was safe. He had a parachute. Mr. Akins says afterwards, "This is the best outcome of a bummer situation, really." Sounds like something a Valley girl would say, I suppose. This is the best outcome of a bummer situation, really. I'm surprised he didn't say, "Come on, guys." Anyway, what he really should have said is, this is the best outcome of an idiotic situation. I mean, this is truly idiotic. But they'll probably try it again. Red Bull will propose to give them even more money. I'm sure Red Bull paid them. They were the advertising off of this. And regardless of the outcome, similar to other stunts that Red Bull has sponsored, if they turn out really bad, people will have watched it anyway to see if it turns out really bad. And if it doesn't turn out really bad and the people survive, then people will have watched it anyway. It's idiotic. I don't know, as I say, who thinks up this stuff, but they probably have an entire department at Red Bull that comes up with idiotic stunts that they can propose. This is the latest one. These are the Idiots of the Week, reflecting Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe, Law Number 1, that the world is full of idiots, brought to you as always by Liberty Guard. And we appreciate your being with us and look forward to your sharing another edition of Idiot of the Week with us next time. Thank you. Thank you for checking out our program today. This show is made possible by Liberty Guard. I encourage you to visit libertyguard.org to learn more about our work in defense of individual liberty and against government abuse. So please support us and become a regular viewer of Bob Barr's Laws of the Universe. You're not going out of your mind. You are slowly and systemically being driven out of your mind. This is gaslighting, and it is precisely what the left is doing to America. It's not a movie. It's real. It's happening right now, and it's dangerous. If the left is permitted to continue, it will irreparably undermine our history, our values, and our culture. Right now, the Biden administration and Democrat leaders in the Congress, aided of course by Hollywood and the mainstream media, are using every trick in the book to institutionalize their radical agenda to destroy America as we know it and replace it with a European-style socialist society. They are gaslighting America.
From the desk of former Congressman Bob Barr comes a special report titled Gaslighting America. In this book, Bob Barr tackles the left's war on truth, exposing the ways they are rewriting history, manipulating the news, and changing the very definition of words. Help protect the soul of our nation. Order today.